Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. A happy Friday to you all. Hopefully your week is wrapping up nicely, or if you're watching this at any other point in the week, hopefully you're having a great day nonetheless. I didn't realize this was a drop that was happening, but the drop is happening, and here we are. NewJeans have new music out. Honestly, I've been so behind on release schedules for this week thanks to PhD work that if this got announced, I completely missed it. But NewJeans are back with a brand new song titled How Sweet, and well, this is NewJeans. Meaning, musically, this is going to be very interesting because all NewJeans have done since debut is make music really interesting for me. Just the composition side of things, the little details that go into making the song that it is. Leave it to NewJeans. They know how to make music for me. Just they give me an entire like 3-course meal every single time they drop new music, and I'm kind of hoping that How Sweet is much the same way. So where'd that come from? Anyways, only one way to find out, so let's find out together, shall we? Here we go. Rightio. I was going to say, let's see if we can figure out what the sound is going to be based off of the first frame on the MV, but considering this is NewJeans, I probably can't. So, what is this part of? Is this just a release that they've done? Huh. Alright. I'm not mad at it. Well, let's see what they brought to the table, shall we? Here we go. Wow, that bass section is low. Really cool song because it's got the bass cover and it's got the treble cover, but there's no like middle section. Take away the instrumental section too? I'll give them this, the groove is immaculate. And we're not gonna lose this groove either. I thought they'd maybe switch it for the second verse, but we're just gonna ride the beat all throughout, okay? Sitting low. Yeah, we're just gonna keep this going. Okay. There's one constant in NewJeans' music since day one. It's the sense of groove. They've known how to do it just perfectly every single time. I'm also wondering how much of this is supposed to be a Coca-Cola ad and how much of it is just them being Coca-Cola ambassadors, but there's a lot of Coca-Cola going on. This bridge is actually very smart because you're retaining the groove with a different set of instrumentals, but you're still getting like the essence of what the song is supposed to be. And because of it, once the full group comes back, it doesn't feel like it ever left, and the transition is so smooth. This almost like metallic pitch percussion part, I'm finding very addictive for some reason. I don't know, there's just something about that just will not leave my mind. Just she do be groovin'. The song really do be groovin'. Oh, it's a Coke Studio song. Of course it is. Oh, that I wonder what that's gonna do for content ID checks. Well, I mean, it looks like lock posted, so I think we're in the clear. But oh, that's solid too. And it's, I don't know how the NewJeans music team, and I don't know if this is the same music team that's done, you know, their previous releases up until this point, or if it's of a similar music team that's done their previous releases. How does NewJeans have the ability to just make the groove so good every single release that they've done? Even on, I'm trying to think back, what was their I think like the one song that NewJeans have done for me where the groove just did not click into gear was their first like Coca-Cola song. The Coca-Cola Mashita, like that song just didn't really click. But apart from that, like we're probably looking at something close to like a 98% success rate when it comes to the NewJeans groove, trademark pending. But how do they do it? Because at this point, this is their signature for me, is the NewJeans groove. And no matter what type of concept it is, what type of sound it is, the groove, underlined, bold letters, italicized, all capitals, TM symbol, is always so good. And sure, this is supposed to be promoting a fizzy soda pop drink that I don't really drink, purely down to the reason that I don't really like carbonated stuff to begin with. Man, if this is meant to like sell a product, they've sold the song for me. That's for sure. Oh man. But the instrumental section, I kept talking about how like there's, especially in that first verse, there is no middle range. That's really interesting because that makes balancing the song usually really difficult, but this is balanced really well for me. So we'll go first verse. There's a very faint pulsating like synthesizer part that could be the middle section in the instrumental, but it's so quiet and so far back in the mix, it's really not prominent. What the prominent parts are is the kind of bouncy, almost rubbery, elasticy low bass section and the really high metallic like percussion part. And then of course you have your vocal top line, but instrumental wise, what's prominent is your two extremes, hence why the middle part feels like it's non-existent almost. That usually makes balancing the song really difficult. Doesn't feel that way at all, and I think that's really cool. Very hard to do, but very well done. Because it's almost like the vocal part is the middle. And then even though we're in this transitional phrase, the instrumental part, the beat style, and the kind of essence of the original beat is still there, even though you're missing the bass, you're missing the rest of the synthesizer sections. It's still very much, you know, it's just pad and the metallic elements. And then full build. And once again, the main hook, the groove. It's simple, it's not too complicated. It's almost entrancing in a way, because you almost get lost in it. And then verse 2. You've kind of reduced the amount of that metallic top part in the instrumental section, but that groove is still there. The groove is constant. You get different flavors of it, but the groove is constant throughout, and that makes the entire song feel so cohesive, even with the amount of changes that goes on around it. Because ultimately, it is the same thing. It's like you're going through the grocery store, right? And you get to the tomato sauce, you know, like the jarred tomato sauce in the pasta sauce aisle. You can pick a whole bunch of different pasta sauces, which for me is like the different variations of the song, but it's always going to be accompanied with that same base, like the control, so to speak, and that is your pasta noodles. That makes sense. Like, you can pick any sauce off the shelf in like the pasta sauce aisle, but you're putting it with the same base. Like, you're not gonna put, I mean, if you want to get really technical in the culinary side of things, yes, you should probably switch certain sauces with certain pastas and stuff, but you know, you get a bag of spaghetti, you pull a tomato sauce, you pull maybe a tomato sauce with garlic, you pull a tomato sauce made with sun-dried tomatoes, you get bolognese jarred sauce, you get one that's very vegetable heavy, you get one that's got a lot of spice to it. It's all tomato sauce. It's all mixed with the same pasta, but you're getting different flavors of it. That's how sweet is like for me. And we had to throw in a food analogy in there because that is what you get here on the channel, is you get music rambling and you get food rambling, because those are like my two passions at this point. Any hoosers, that's a lot of fun. That's genuinely a lot of fun. Even if it is meant to be selling Coca-Cola, the song's a lot of fun. I don't know what's gonna happen with NewJeans moving forward, and frankly, I don't want to get into it because that's not my place to talk. But one thing is for sure, is NewJeans, ever since their almost revolutionary debut in that they kind of just appeared out of nowhere with attention and like Hype Boy and stuff, they have become one of the pillars of this latest generation of K-pop. And the latest generation of K-pop is going to be a fun time. If NewJeans can continue to do what they do and just get that, you know, NewJeans groove, trademark pending, not actually, please don't sue me, they're going to be, no matter how explorative, how creative their kind of different sounds can get. And, you know, based off of the NewJeans discography, they are more than willing to try a very experimental sound. I can approach a brand new NewJeans release without being scared because the groove is going to be great. That was great. But that is going to be it from me today. Thank you all for watching along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. One last request from me today: let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world. Whether it be checking with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness that may brighten up someone else's day to day. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, an ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.